to my friend Shizzy was nut for that one. Love it. I got to do a better one, though. Not that that's bad. He did it for me. Thank you. He's a good dude, but need more pictures, and I'm just going to do a better job, I guess. Do it better, people. Yes, what was I going to say? FedEx Cup. So no 10-stroke lead. Let's get right into it. Now let's give a few more minutes for some more folks to pop in. Welcome. My name is Tom Gillis, and I am excited for the Ryder Cup, and I'm going every day. I'm only charging people $5,000 a ticket. No, I'm just kidding. But I am excited to go. No Monday this year for some reason, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll be there, people. Hopefully getting some great content. Hopefully some interviews, great pictures, some golf swings for damn sure. I'm going wacky with that. Got to get back out there and get these people. I haven't done it in a while, so got to get back out there. I should have went to the Travelers this year, but I didn't. But we're going to do it. We're going to go nuts. It's going to be a lot of fun. But, yeah, the FedEx Cup starts, this week. I'm sure they're practicing right now. I'm watching the baseball. Let me turn that down. Red Sox and the Royals of Kansas City. I got this new Xfinity package, and the remote didn't pair that well with my TV, so I can't even turn it down. Come on, bitch. No swearing. I forgot. I'm sorry. No more demonetization. So, yeah, I got PGA Tour demonetized me, kind of, because they complained that I was using their videos and I wasn't making them fair use enough. So they bitched. I kept doing it. And YouTube, basically, they didn't strike me, but they made me start over with the hours and all that stuff. I got to keep my subscribers, thank God. But Venmo works just as good as Super Chats. Actually, it's better for me in the long run. But if you have a question, you want me to answer anything, let me know. We try to get your swing better and all that. Again, Facebook is still set on private, so I can't do Facebook for some reason. It won't change it to public. And Twitter, I will figure out how to get people's questions from there. But if everybody just went on YouTube, it'd be a lot easier. But we'll get it done, and that's why we're practicing, right? We're practicing for the podcast. I got some great guests coming on in the near future, hopefully starting a week from today. I'm not sure who's going to be the first guest on my deal here. The green screen's coming, so I won't have a living room in the back. I'll have a nice golf setting. It's all going to be remote. I got people from all over the world coming on. Some might be taped. I'm hoping to do it live with, what's that called? Phone calls. And you can ask a question to the superstar guests I have on, NHL players, MLB, golf pros, winners, hopefully a couple of live guys. I'm PGA Tour, Korn Ferry guys, winners, mini tour guys, teachers, coaches, everything. So it's going to be pretty good. So I'm taking my time with it. What does this do? Taking my time with it so I can get better at the buttons and all that. I do it all myself, so I don't have any help. I'm good at golf and teaching golf and golf, but not computers. So, but we'll get there, my friends. We'll get there. But so the FedEx Cup, since 2019, they had that 10-stroke lead, right? That's gone. So I don't know. So they did this FedEx Cup thing, like NASCAR used to do the Winston Cup, right? And that was a big deal. And then golf did it because at the end of the year, nobody would play, right? Nobody would play. So they tried to get people playing in the fall. And that's what they invented the FedEx Cup. Same idea as the NASCAR Cup there, whatever it's called. Winston Cup. They changed it 100 times. But it was the Winston Cup for 100 years until smoking was banned from ads. So they had to get rid of the Winston Cup. But so, yeah, they started that. So it was the Deutsche Bank up here where I lived. Then they went to Chicago, I believe. I think, or maybe Jersey, then Chicago, then Atlanta. I don't remember exactly what it was, but now they got rid of the Boston one, the Deutsche Bank, then the Dell. I remember Ricky Fowler went there. It's a pretty good win. So I miss going to that and getting some good videos. Hey, my friend, good to see you. Welcome. Good morning. I think it's morning. It's kind of the morning, my friend. So, yeah. But a lot of players skipped the last couple of events anyways, right? Because they had such a lead and they were guaranteed in, so they didn't play. But we want to see the stars. So if you looked at a couple of my last, again, I just started doing this again. What do you call this? Live streaming again. It's morning somewhere. That's true. So I just started live streaming again. You're out in California, I believe, right? Near my son in LA. So, yeah, we want to see the stars playing. And they skipped the event. So now there's only 3 events, 70, 50, 30, right? 70, 50, 30. I love it, LA. LA. 70, 50, 30. No 10-stroke lead. So what's the purpose of being in first, right? I don't know. Is that good or bad? What do you guys think? Is that good or bad? That should the number one guy have an advantage or no? Or like someone said about the football. So the Chiefs lose the first game, they're out. They get a bye, I guess, the first game. But if they lose the second, their first game, they're out. Nobody cares. It's gone. Good luck next year, right? So if Scheffler plays and he doesn't make it, so I guess I should have prefaced it with this. So someone's saying the top 70 guys start from scratch tomorrow or Thursday. So if you make the top 50 in the event, you go to the next round. You don't start with a points ahead advantage, right? So if Scotty shoots a couple of bad rounds, he finishes 51st, he's out. Do we want that or no? Is that good for golf? Or is that a real playoff? But then again, he deserves something because he played so good. Let's set the scales of justice in golf. So I don't know what I don't know what everyone else thinks about that. Go on X and we can talk about it there. But does he deserve a break? Does he doesn't get a bye because of there's no buys? Should they go to match play? 64 guys, 164. Well, yeah, the football players, Carissa, get a bye, though. Like the top teams get a bye at the beginning of the playoffs. So in the last few years, when they've been doing the FedEx Cup, they did get an advantage. But I agree with you because it's technically what a playoff is, right? You lose, you're out. You don't get an advantage. So I like your point there, definitely. So top 70 start on Thursday. On Sunday night, 1 through 50 are playing next week. And then that's a 1:30. So if Scheffler has a bad day, which he doesn't have bad days, so he's probably going to make it. But then again, the top 10 guys that are playing great they have a bad week this week. The course doesn't fit their eye, whatever. And then that lowers the quality. I don't know. I want to see stars, though. I do. I want to see the big names. No offense to these guys. We were talking about it earlier today. The A-listers, the B-listers type people. And no offense to any of these guys. They're all fantastic golfers and athletes. And, no disrespect. But some guys are higher profile than others, like actors, right? There's high guys and there's low guys. You got your Tom Cruise, and then you got your who's the guy that just got arrested for he's 81. Gary Busey. Gary Busey's A-list, kind of, right? Because he's always in the news. But you know what I mean? You got guys, Nat Fax in there, that guy from the Father of the Year movie. He's B or C, right? No offense to him, but that's what it is. So you want to see Scheffler in the finals. The 10-stroke lead, I didn't like that. That was so uncomfortable, man. That was so uncomfortable, a 10-shot lead. So uncomfortable. So they're all starting. I think they're all starting, yeah, from scratch on the 30th, though. Damn it, I should have remembered that. On the final day, I think they're all starting from 0. I think. With points, in the point race. Maybe not. I did read it, and I honestly, for the life of me, I can't remember it. At the finals, the top 30 at the Tour Championship at East Lake, great golf course. Oh, there's a 91. 91 slow nowadays. Mix the stars, yeah. Get the well, they have that tournament, don't they? A Pro-Am. Used to be the Bing Crosby Pro-Am. You'd have Bing Crosby, Bob Hope. This is dating you, kid. You probably weren't born yet. Dating me, not you. You weren't born yet, but yeah, who knows? There's no perfect, or just get rid of it altogether, right? Why even have it? Just get rid of it and just play. They used to go by the money list. The top money leaders were the right. That was who won the. You didn't win anything. You just won money. You got happy. You won back then like 500 grand, right? Then you get the Player of the Year was a big deal, and comeback Player of the Year and all that. So now the FedEx Cup. I mean, it's big money, huge money. It is a big deal, but do the top guys deserve anything for being on top the whole season? I don't know. That's a question that'll never be. It's like slow play, right? It's never going to get fixed, ever, unless you get a shot clock. The tour needs a shot clock. Baseball is so much better. I was talking to the guy today. I love the Red Sox and watch them, but the game, you're like this. It's awful. Takes forever. Ever. I don't want to spot with that language. So the pitcher's got to step out, and he's got to, and then the batter's doing the what was that guy's name in the Texas Rangers? The human rain delay, they called him back in the day. Mike Hargrove? Was that him? Human rain delay. He'd be in there for an hour, tapping the bat. But now the game's moving faster, so now I watch more of it, 5-0 Sox. Jesus, the Sox are playing good, guys. You watch out. The Sox are coming. How to swing? Take a swing? The actual swing takes 2 seconds, if that. But it takes some time to, again, this is a big deal. You got to get the yardage, and I get it, the wind changes, but you got to move. A lot of guys don't move. They're like, 2 seconds to make the swing. But you got to get the yardage. Yeah, preparation. It should take you 40 seconds, but you should be preparing while Jimmy over there is hitting. So I walk into my ball, and we get the number. It's not that hard, but some guys just take longer, But if you had a shot clock, they'd all go a little faster. So it might save a half an hour, which is a lot. You're out there for 6 hours. It takes forever. So they're prepared. They know every inch. And they should be using lasers, too. Let's go with the lasers to the flag. But then again, you got to know the front of the green carry. There's more to it than the laser. The laser gets you to the flag. Still want to know how far over, right, left, short, bunker, if there's a bunker in front. So there's more to it than that. But the laser would help a little bit, I think. Maybe not. I mean, shorts, I'm not a fan of shorts either. No. Negative. You want to look like a professional. Professionals wear pants. Look at the Red Sox. They're wearing pants, not wearing shorts. What's funny, though, again, the Little League. Do you see the Little League game? Yes. Well, we're losing viewers, Carissa. They're losing viewers, huh? Because it takes so long. And the players are getting frustrated. And again, I don't mind it. When I go to a tournament, I love it. I want to see it all day long. Safe. I want to see it all day. I don't care how long it takes them. Because I want to watch golf all day, right? Men in kilts? Yeah, shorts. I don't like the shorts. No, I don't like it. On the pros, I don't like it. I know, just whatever. They look so much nicer wearing nice pants. Again, the joggers, still better than shorts, Shorten the course. That would do it. No, we don't want to do that. We want the 18 holes. That's maxi golf, right? That was in Happy Gilmore too. They shortened it to 7 holes, I think. This podcast is brought to you by Fruit 2.0. No, I'm trying to line up sponsors for my podcast too. I got some great guests coming on. You're gonna love it. Yeah, slacks. They look so nice. The pro, when you walk into a pro shop, the pro's dressed nice. You know he's the golf pro. He doesn't have shorts on, his hat on backwards. Again, I know I'm old and boomerish. Well, I'm not quite. Oh, I'm not boomer, but close. But no, you want to look professional, I think, don't you? Now you go to the driving range, hit some balls with your family. Yeah, I don't dress like a tour pro. I wear shorts and a t-shirt, whatever. But when I'm giving lessons, I want to know that people know that that's the golf pro. That guy gives lessons. He looks good, stands out, and I think that's important. Forever, it does. That's not good. And then tee times at some of the courses, there's a course had 8-minute intervals in tee times. 8 minutes. 8. Remember COVID? It was 15, right? 15. COVID was the best thing to happen to golf since Tiger. Everybody started playing. We had 15-minute tee times. There was no slow play. Amazing. Because certain courses, too, can get away with it because at the end of the day, it's not full. And you get to what point for 9 holes, right? Depending on the time of year. 15 minutes. It sounds stupid. That gets rid of slow play. Doesn't get rid of it. Helps it. I think. I've seen it. And I know. I've seen it. If Lou's out there, no, I don't have the data, but I've seen it. Because you spread out. 8 minutes. Fuck. You're the last guy's hitting in the fairway. The ball's coming over his head. Another stolen base, guys. Another stolen base. Yeah, it shouldn't take forever. Now, I play fast. I aim and hit it. That's my motto. I don't stand there for an hour. NASCAR meets golf. No, they have speed golf. There's that nut job, Rob. What's his name? I forget his name. The guy the Scottish guy. Hello! He used to be, or he still is a speed golf guy. Rob something. He does those funny Scottish videos. I'm not interested in speed golf running. Last thing I'll do is run. But yeah, I know FedEx Cup. I know we're going all over the place tonight, but that's all right. That's what we're here for. Have some fun. No BS. Real talk. Real golf talk, people. Like the View. We got the View. Golf View. Yeah, hopefully next Monday I'll have my first person on. I got to get that green screen. I'm afraid to buy one online because I don't want a piece of crap watching. Yeah, I want a good one. It's like soft white underbelly show. I'm gonna have that. That's gonna be my thing. Yeah, I was shanking it. No, I'm not shanking. I broke clubs. Has anyone out there broken a club in anger before? Raise your hand. Tossed a few in the ponds. Remember Rory, JD? I can remember all those guys. It happens. It's like a hockey game, right? You gotta fight the guy. The guy's hacking you all night and giving you the business. You gotta fight to get it out of your system so you don't kill the guy, right? You don't want to kill the guy. So you gotta fight. Same thing in golf. You're frustrated, just give it a fling. Don't hurt anyone. No, don't hurt anyone. You gotta get it out of your system. No, don't throw clubs. It's bad. This is better than your View, no doubt. I thought they were all moving to Canada or something. Or Dubai. Yeah, they do well in Dubai, right? Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. They love the LGBT over there. Alligators. Oh, I'll fight an alligator. I've seen alligators on the golf course, obviously, but I've never gotten too close to one. Thank God. But they're just laying out there sunning. No big deal. I saw. Did you see that one guy? I should pull up the video. Some moron, an older guy too. He's trying to get his ball. I mean, you hit a ball in the woods. Some people are in there for an hour looking for the golf ball. This guy wanted his golf ball back, and the alligator grabbed his leg. They're quicker than you think. You know what I mean? What is that guy? Is that me? Yeah. But speed of play never going to change. And on public golf courses, rangers just being seen helps, I guess. Nobody listens to them. Yeah. We paid $130. We're playing all day. That's the attitude. I've been there. I hear it. They don't care. You know, I paid good money to play here. You're rushing me. You're making me uncomfortable. And I get it. You want them to be comfortable. That's part of being a golf pro. Is you want people to enjoy the game. And I do. I want you to enjoy it. But you got to move. You can't play, 420, 4.5, depending on the difficulty of the course or cart path only type of thing. But on the tour, shot clock, and they did it in a European tour event, and they stopped doing it for some reason. I mean, you got to have a bunch of clocks riding around with people. That's probably logistics is a pain in the ass. But again, there is 50 people walking down the fairway anyways. The 4 players, the 4 caddies, the cameramen, the guys that got the tour passes inside their ropes, the spotters. So, just have a cart with a clock on it. Boom, you're up. you know, or at least the what's that called? The when you see it, the visual. I can't think of the word, but you know what I mean. Oh, Darwin. You can't rush him either, but you should be ready. So when you're going to hit, I got my ball. I know from 178, pretty much what clubs three. There's probably three, depending on the wind, uphill, downhill, side hill. It's not like I have to go through all 14 clubs. You kind of know if you played the course 100 times. 6-0 socks. So yeah, I mean, some guys take forever. I just aim and grab the club and hit it. You're either going to hit it or miss it, right? Again, you're playing for a lot of money. You still got to be accurate, obviously, but you can't make it worse for everybody else. Under pressure. Yeah, I don't know. At shot clock. But again, it's just been like this forever. People have been complaining about slow play literally forever. Literally forever. It's not, nothing's changed. And again, different skill level. So I remember one time we had the Sox are playing home against KC, baby. KC. 7 o'clock, first tee time. Four people never played the game. About three. It was three people. The other guy joined them. A single joined them that played. Never played. They're just in town, you know. They're on the fourth hole at 9 o'clock. I'm being very liberal with that, but you know what I mean. It should take you an hour to play 4.5 holes, type of thing, right? I mean, just keep missing the ball. So Ranger guys, they paid. You want them to have fun. You don't want them to hate you. Guys, you got to move along. Well, we paid. Guys, you got to move along. And by the time they got to 9, we had to yank them and give them the full refund, whatever. They went nuts, but it took them 3 hours to play 9 holes. They're like the third group off or something. It was off. So there's no license for golf. We don't know who's playing. You know what I mean? Yes, I agree with that. But you don't have you don't know if they're all 2 handicappers or all 30 handicappers. There's no, you can kind of tell when they come in with they're holding their club like a suitcase, or the travel cover's still on it. Clubs are all in different pockets. That's nothing that burns my ass. When the clubs aren't lined up, shorter clubs, middle clubs, longer clubs. We'll talk about that another day. That me and my psychiatrist. But so you don't know. You don't know. What are you going to do? Then say you got beginners, expert, beginners, expert. What do you do? Let them go through, right? They don't even know what that means. Let them go through. Nobody teaches the etiquette, right? Someone said that about the other day. There's no, and I'm going to do a golf video, YouTube video on etiquette and letting people go through, just like driving out here, right? With a person going 45 and on 95 instead of, being over here, go 45. They just don't know. Nobody taught them. So we got to teach them, and I try to do that with I'm giving lessons with beginners. Go out with a playing lesson. You take 4 of them out there. This is where you park the cart. This is where you leave your putter. You leave it on the green, not in the rough, so you don't lose it. You leave it on the way to the next tee or where your cart is. Just little things like that. You grab 3 clubs when you're going to chip. You don't just bring your putt, your wedge, walk back and forth. Little things like that. Speed it up. But they don't know. I need my sand wedge. I go hit the sand wedge 4 times in the sand. Don't rake it, or the rake's over there. Instead of grabbing the rake on your way in. All these little things make a huge difference in speed of play. And nobody thinks about that. It's not just over the ball. It's all that stuff. And not just beginners do that too. I know ball marks, you know what I mean? And where they park the cart. There's so many things that they need to learn. They should be taught that. You should almost have a quiz when they're joining a club anyways. If you're joining, even if semi-public would even be better, semi-private, excuse me, is have a do you know, let's go play 9 with a pro. I don't know how to fix it, or have a better players, or not better players, but more experienced golfers, educate them. They don't have to be great players, but hey, this is where you park the cart. This is where you boom. You don't take 19 practice swings. You know, you either got it or you don't. You ain't going to find it on the golf course. That's what dang sure. Baseball teams, and for whatever reason, in September they get hot and you just catch them. Again, you got to play good baseball to beat anybody in this league. Oh, the putting. Oh, the mirror. If you want to win the iPutt mirror, you have to email me, tomgillis@pj.com, and say I want to win the putter because I don't know how to keep track of it on here. So you have to email me to win it. And there wasn't enough people the other day to do it. There was like 14. I want to get like up to 50 to give away 2 of them. So if you want to win it, so however long it takes to get them on here, we'll do it. So tomgillis@pj.com. I'll put my thing up. That's my, that's online coaching. Obviously, you want that too, but that's my email, obviously. If you want to win the putting mirror, it's my iPutt mirror. It's the best in the world. Where do you see it, folks? It's a small one. It's on an angle. None of them else are on an angle. No BS with it. Simple stuff. I'll show some videos later, or go watch my iPutt videos. It's amazing. You'll love it. Like a $30 value for free. Just email me because I'm not going to dox anyone too. I don't give a shit about that. I know a lot of people's real names and addresses, and I ain't about that. So don't worry about that. You know my name. You know where I live. You know I have a piano. You know what I mean? Yeah, baby. You can't have nice things. The rules. I should do a rules. Well, I have a quiz. I have a trivia on Thursday night, golf trivia. But we should do rules test too, like a rules seminar video too, live video with call-in questions or something. Or I'll have like a chalkboard, a whiteboard, and do something like that. Like draw on the thing and say, "What do you do here?" Or just educate people. What a catch! Yeah, the rules have changed too. Like the flag in drives me nuts. I hate that. But there's also a rule: if you hit it out of bounds, you can drop it in the fairway with a 2-stroke penalty, like on an angle from where you think it went OB. That's insanity. I think just make everything red stakes. They call them, what do they call them now? Penalty areas. But a lateral hazard back in the day, instead of OB, make everything red. So if you hit it out, you can just drop it right there with one shot instead of having to re-tee it, especially for people who can't play. You know? So I wouldn't have done the 2-stroke things nuts. And then in the sand, as a professional coach here, you can take a 2-shot penalty and take the ball out of the sand too. Learn how to hit the shot. That's what you're out there for, to hit the shot. You're not out there to pick it up and throw it. I don't know why the camera keeps freezing, but come on, camera. I don't know. It's probably the internet. I'm on Wi-Fi. It should be on hard line, but we're not. Come on, work, bitch. Oop, I swear again. Come on. Whatever, you know it. You know I'm here. I'll do the avatar thing. That's better. I'm still, look at me. I look like I'm frozen. I guess I am frozen. So yeah, there's rules. There's a lot you can do to speed up the game, but you get some. I did smack it. Let's see if am I back? No, I'm still frozen. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I'm so frustrated. So remember last year? Last year I had a crappy computer. I still don't know what I'm doing, obviously, but I'm getting better at it. And crappy computer. So I finally got an expensive computer. I got a nice camera, I thought. Nice microphone, a stand. And then this shit happens again. But this might be internet problem because I am not hardwired. Wow, what do I do? That's funny. I look like I'm I don't know what to do, peeps. It's embarrassing. This is the longest this has ever happened, though. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, peeps. Yeah, this is horrible. Yeah, I just do this for a while, I guess. Having technical difficulties for some reason. The camera froze. If I make noise, it used to work. Honestly, if I made noise, it changed it before. Isn't that wild? Wild, man, wild. I don't want to unplug it. Obviously, I don't want to do any of that stuff, but it'll be back at some point. If you want your swing, if you do want online coaching, folks, I am available for that. Obviously, this is my profession. Check out my other videos to see how I teach and all that. Pretty, we're more of a athletic, motion, balance, target. Obviously, there's fundamentals involved, of course, but you know what I mean. I get shit done easily without having to think. And I teach you how to play golf too, not just hit a ball, make a good swing, boom, play golf, target, how to think. And I'll have Steve Yellen on. He's a great mental trainer, coach, and understands the brain and how that works. Physical train, golf swing with the medicine ball guys. A lot of good stuff happening in the future here, guys. So I don't know what's going on with this thing. What do I do? I guess I'll show a video or something, huh? Let me get a video. All right, so while we're doing that weird shit, we might as well show a video, right? So I'm going to find one of my putting mirror ones so you guys can see. That ain't it. These freaking thumbnail things. So someone does them for me, and they change them to be like not quite a, it's not clickbait per se, but it doesn't always match what I'm thinking of it. There we go. Let me turn that on. All right. So there's my mirror there. This is last fall. The greens were punched. They're garbage. So this is my chalk line set. Always use a chalk line. Look at that. Boom. Never miss. Never miss. Chalk lines are huge. So that's my mirror there as well. So I use the mirror. That's a putter out of the pro shop. And I do recommend to get it fitted by the lab guys, of course. But you still, a good stroke's going to work. That's a woman's putter, the Honeybee, Bettinardi, whatever, out of the pro shop. Works just fine because I'm doing it right. I think I'm a little too far away from it. I don't like that, but not a big deal. We'll fix that. But watch, they all go in. No problem. So there's a little ladder drill. So if you practice, you don't even see it. Shit, I'm sorry. Fucking moron. I was so caught up in watching it. That's why I'm doing these practice ones. I told you that. There we go. I apologize. Boom, made another one. I'll start it over, guys. It should automatically share it when I do that, so I don't have to deal with it. So there's a little chalk line there. Again, those are punch screens. They're gross. Make everything. Because a solidly hit putt's going to roll, baby. It's going to go in. I promise. That's my little mirror over there. It's a small. It's on a box. It's on an angle. And if you do buy one, it does, or if you win one, it comes in has a little indoor cup that goes on your rug. And it has a little bag to put it in to carry it around with, too. Try to take care of my peeps out there. So the little ladder drill. So if you keep it on the line, it's going to go in. So you do different distances for speed. So this is how I learned speed, by just practicing different distances. I don't take the club back further. Who knows what I do? I just react to a target. All right. So watch. I do the same thing every time. I'm going to line up, look at the hole, look at the ball, and go. No, it doesn't take an hour. This is how I play too. Boom. Done. I'm either going to make it or miss it. So why rush? I don't know what those lines are. Boom. Another double. You know what I mean? So you aim and hit it. Not that complicated, but the putting mirror is pretty solid. So, all right, let's go. iPut. I call it iPut because I wanted like the iPhone. Plus, your eyes are in the mirror. You want your eyes level so you can see that. It lines up. I have one right here, actually. You have a so you can line up your putter. Oh, you can't see me, right? Am I back on? Or no? It's still not working. I don't know what happened, guys. Why the camera's frozen? The camera's frozen up, boys. Peeps. That's frustrating. Let me try something. Visual, high definition, low definition. Yeah, I don't know why it's not picking it up.